And welcome to a very special game tonight, December 24th. Hapoel Jerusalem against Igokea from Bosnia and Herzegovina. It's Basketball Champions League regular season Group G. Well, if you think you've heard about this matchup, it was actually the same matchup a couple of days ago. These two teams traded blows, and it was a thriller. Won in the end by Igokea by a couple of points. And now in this game day, you can see that Turk Telekom won their game against Limoges 76-73. But really the most important thing is to know that where these teams are in the standings, and remembering that goal differential, points differential, it all, you know, it's however you want to call it, it matters in potential tiebreakers. And that win was very important for Igokea, but they know that if they lose tonight and they lose by 3 or more points, you know, it would be slightly more problematic for them to advance to the playoffs down the road. So anyway, these are the standings. It's kind of higgledy-piggledy if you look at it. 5 points each for Limoges and Igokea, but Igokea with a 2-1 record. They've actually got more wins, but you get the point for participating. And for Hapoel Jerusalem, you know, this is a team that really for the previous 2 seasons went into the competition as one of the favorites to win it. They have not done so far. And they've got their work cut out tonight against a team that beat them just a couple of days ago. Milan Vulic, Anthony Clemens, Aiden Atic, one of the up-and-coming rising stars of European basketball, Stefan Semenic, Marco Yoshilo, who was terrific the other night, Darko Talic, Dalibor Ilic, Stefan Pot, and Tabio Waller, Jackie Campbell, Stefan Fundic. It's a very good Igokea team that really plays together. And you know what they say? The team that plays together stays together, and they are a wonderful team to watch. And Bosnia and Herzegovina basketball right now is just absolutely in a very good way. Chris Kramer, meanwhile, for Hapoel Jerusalem, Tamir Blatt, Adam Ariel, Suleiman Bremo was huge the other night, 29 points. Idan Zalmanson, the Israeli international, Malcolm Hill, Niv Balud, Keishon Thomas, Jacobin Brown, and Wilson Jamil Dashan, and of course Oded Katash. So the coach, also Katash, is the coach of Israel's national team. And I think really more than anything, the way that Igokea won the other night speaks to the competitiveness of this competition. You know, you're going up against a team like Hapoel Jerusalem, which maybe is not as strong as last year when they had James Feldine, but nevertheless a team that has high expectations. And the bottom line is, in the Basketball Champions League, you got to bring it every night if you're going to do something. And we have just watched some incredible drama in this competition this season, which has been obviously disrupted by COVID-19. You know, we're not going to, unfortunately, have fans here to be able to watch this because of the safety guidelines. But nevertheless, the most important thing is that we're having these games. You know, we're going through all of the safety protocols. And not only are we allowing these men to get out there and show what they can do and play basketball, we're giving you, the fans, some great basketball to watch. Whether you're watching at home on television, on the internet, you're watching the highlights afterwards, it's all spectacular stuff. The full game replay, you name it, we're bringing it, and it never disappoints. I mean, we had some incredible games last night that went right to the wire. Every week in the Basketball Champions League, it just seems like it gets better and better. And this is going to be a wonderful occasion here. I mean, I'm really looking forward to watching Aiden Atic as well as Yoshilo, who was terrific the other night. But Atic played for Bosnia and Herzegovina during the last window of the Eurobasket qualifiers, and was terrific. Now, of course, I'm building him up, and he might go out and lay an egg tonight, but he is definitely one of the up-and-coming stars in European basketball. And I know his national team coach, Vedran Bosnic, would vouch for that. He's been great. So let's see what they bring it. But don't forget also, Israel have some national team players in this squad. Tamir Blatt, of course, has been with the national team now for a while, played in the European qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup, also played in the recent window. And, you know, Chris Kramer raising his hand there and slapping the high five. There's Malcolm Hill. Chris Kramer, one of the only 2 players in the Basketball Champions League to have recorded a triple-double. That one is playing in Germany. And I think Oded Katash, more important for him is to get the win tonight. But he would certainly welcome a triple-double from Chris Kramer. Looks like Jacob Brown not able to go tonight, picked up an injury in the game on Tuesday, so that is a blow. And, well, every time you watch Oded Katash play, his teams play, rather, it's almost as if he's out there playing chess. So he's like, okay, you got my knight, or you got my rook, whatever you want to call it, Jacob Brown. I'm going to make an adjustment. And Suleiman Bremo, certainly a player that it's going to be difficult for him to equal his output the other night in that first game. Boy, he was an absolute monster. I'm just going to tell you what his numbers were. Suleiman Bremo, the Nigerian, had 29 points, 9 rebounds, and finished plus 32 efficiency. He was 12 of 15 from the floor. So the referees tonight, Georgios Porsanidis, Alexei Davidov, and Sergei Zashuk. So Greek, Russian, and Ukrainian referee. And that means, well, we're just expecting a good quality refereeing performance, as we always get. And we've had the benefit of watching the referees perform and go over and review plays. Was it a three-pointer? Was it not? Was it an unsportsmanlike foul? So, you know, when that time comes, I'll be quiet and we can listen to them. Anthony Clemens, Aiden Adich, Marco Yoshilo, and Tabia Waller, and Jackie Carmichael in the starting 5 for the visitors tonight. And that's a tough starting 5. Remember, they had a chance to ice it at the line with a few seconds remaining. There's Dragan Bajic. He's thinking, okay, I did this the other night. What am I going to do tonight to confuse my opponent, Katash, the chess player? And that is a great starting 5. And the expectations are always high for Hapoel Jerusalem. And that's even with Jacob Brown not able to go tonight. So they're going to have Chris Kramer, Tamir Blatt, Suleiman Bremo, Malcolm Hill, and Tayshawn Thomas. And to be honest, folks, that is a starting 5 that is built to win. You know, the one player I'm looking to maybe step up a little bit in that starting 5 would be Malcolm Hill. He's definitely got the ability for Coach David Oded Katash, who was a great point guard back in the day. And here he is proving again to be a good tactician. He is getting better and better. So Jacob Brown not playing tonight, but going out and exchanging pleasantries with the referee, wishing him happy holidays perhaps, since it's December 24th. And also telling his guys to get out there and to get it done tonight. Malcolm Hill just like ready to focus on proceedings. Suleiman Bremo thinking, I don't care if I score 5 points and we win, that's good enough for me. If they need me to score 50 and I can do it, I will. Katash, you can see, it's a huge game. I mean, this is a massive, massive game. And that's the only way I can put it, because if Hapoel Jerusalem lose this game, they drop to 1-3, and their path to the playoffs, to a top 2 spot at the end of the regular season, which they need to progress, becomes far more complicated with a couple of games remaining. You know, they changed the format. Instead of having 4 8-team groups, they reduced it to 8 4-team groups, and that has put the burden of being ready to go every single game on these players. And you don't need to tell Hapoel Jerusalem, their players, they know they cannot afford to lose this game tonight. Well, good evening, folks. If you're just joining us, we are in the great city of Jerusalem, capital of Israel. And this is the Basketball Champions League. And we have an early foul called on Chris Kramer, who was known for his defense back in the day when he played for the Purdue Boilermakers. He was the best defensive player in the Big Ten for Purdue, but he has really developed his overall game and has been a star, all-around star playing in Europe. Did not have a good game the other night, though, it has to be said. In 32 minutes, scored just 2 points. And that was from the free throw line where he was 2 of 4. He missed a couple free throws, and he was 0 of 8 from the floor. He did have 5 assists and a steal, but it was a 0 efficiency the other night for Kramer, and I'm sure he probably almost holds himself responsible for that loss. So he's looking to come out strong, but he has committed a foul tonight. That foul should be for Hapoel Jerusalem on the graphic there. The pass now into the corner, and the first shot is off target for Igokea. Now Kramer. And he slips, loses it. Better get a towel out there. You can see the wet mark on the floor. And Adic drives right in and lays it up. And just because I was building him up, he's going to make me look good tonight. That guy's a star, folks. Write it down. There's several Bosnia and Herzegovina players in the land of Mirza Teletovic that you need to keep an eye on. But quickly answering at the other end was Tamir Blatt. Who would win in a shooting contest, I wonder, between him and his dad, David, the great coach. Here's Tamir Blatt out on the wing. Malcolm Hill. And game has a nice pace to it here early on. Mid-range jumper off target. That was Waller. Alley-oop pass, and Suleiman Bremo gets a trip to the line. The foul called on Jackie Carmichael. Tell you what, in my opinion, Bremo, when he is completely focused and not sidetracked by perhaps the odd niggling foul or something that he might perceive as an injustice, if he could just focus on the game, there are not many players that can live with him. He is a tough player. He only goes 1 of 2 at the line there. Rebound Carmichael. Yoshilo, number 16, boy, he is a tough player as well. Been talking about Adic. Here he is. Got the ball, Yoshilo. Adic. And ball goes off his foot and goes over to the home side. Bajic didn't look too enamored either with that call or with that turnover. Blatt dribbling up high, goes behind his back, puts it up on the baseline. Malcolm Hill with the rebound. Not a good idea to go back up, but he gets it back again. He's going to pass it out this time, and it's going to be Kramer, and he's already scored more points than he scored a couple of days ago. And Hapoel Jerusalem, Hapoel Jerusalem, put it in the bank. They're up 7-2 now. They've scored, I believe it's 7 unanswered points. Oh, tough drive by Adic. Yeah, they had scored 7 in a row. Now that stops the rot. Adic has all 4 points. But Blatt comes to the other end and drills the three. Yoshilo. Oh, beautiful pass on the baseline, and Waller with the finish. Now the pass eludes Bremo, and it leads to a 4-on-2 break. And Carmichael goes up. And, well, folks, Hapoel Jerusalem, where are you? You didn't get back on defense. There was only a couple of players. Where's everybody else? Blatt was one of the only two back, and he commits the foul. So here's Adic. He's already got 4 points. He's up in Adic. Bends the knees and makes the free throw. Tayshawn there, Thomas in the All-Star 5 from last season. How good was he? He was very good. Just one of two. Hapoel Jerusalem played at the Final 8. You know, it was a very difficult situation, but I mean, terrific that we were able to have the Final 8 in Athens after the basketball was stopped in March because of the coronavirus pandemic. But Hapoel Jerusalem just did not, you know, they weren't at their best. Let's just leave it at that. And they are looking to come out strong now. Ball goes out of bounds and back over to Igokea. The drive is ball swatted out of bounds by Tayshawn Thomas. It was Anthony Clemens who's checked in, who put up that shot. And Tayshawn basically just said, Anthony, not in my house. You hear me? Don't do that again. Carmichael. Waller gets it back to Carmichael on the baseline. Tough shot. He's fouled, and he has a chance for a three-point play. And it was Suleiman Bremo, and this is where he has to hold it together. He doesn't want to lose his focus, Bremo, and complain, as he is wont to do. Oh, I was wrong. Jay Coven is going to play tonight. So Jacob Brown in the game. Certainly during the warm-ups, he didn't even look like he was dressed out. But anyway, so that's good news. Jackie Carmichael completes the three-point play, and we've got a 10-10 game. But he did get injured the other night. Thomas sets the screen, and he's called for a foul. That's number 1 on him. Katash is not a happy camper right now. He understands the significance of this game for his team. They just simply cannot lose this game. They do not want to lose. They will have their backs against the wall. So Bremo comes out. And Wilson checks into the game. So Jamil Dashawn Wilson. And Igokea turn it right back over with an offensive foul. Marco Yoshilo. Call for foul on Chris Kramer. Kramer gets it to Blatt. Now from the right corner. And Adic rebounds and runs. Adic open, why not, he says, and he drills a three. Boy, Aiden is truly up and Adic tonight. Nobody meets Tayshawn Thomas at the rim. It's Adic with 8 points that leads all scores here. 5.5 minutes into the opening frame. So even the turn, and the basket is good by Clemens. Now the bump, and so here in Igokea, because of the COVID and playing, obviously games having been suspended, you know, Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem do not get the benefit of the home court advantage, but nevertheless, they are listed as the home team. It's an odd thing, but what can you say? It's only during the coronavirus pandemic that you have these types of situations. Now the drive and the basket is good by Clemens. Tayshawn Thomas into the corner. And the three-point shot is good. So Tayshawn Thomas drills it from the right corner and puts Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem back on top. Carmichael called for the foul. I suppose, I mean, even though Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem, they would prefer to be playing on their home court tonight. But considering everything that's gone on, you know, both teams happy to get this game in. And as Fundic checks in for Igokea, for Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem, well, they're just as happy to be playing the game away from home in Igokea, and the significance might not be that big since no fans are allowed in at either venue. But they do know their own home court a lot better, obviously, so there is a comfort level that goes along with that. But they do know this court a little bit better since they played here just a couple of days ago. Shot is no good. So Clemens pulls up again. Adic. And long shot, no good. And the dunk from Adic, from Yoshilo, puts Igokea up by 4 points. Oh boy, that was an important basket for Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem from Wilson. And we've got a nice little thing going here. 19-18. Igokea on top. Adic open and just off the side of the iron. Now Kramer looks up the floor. Now the bounce pass. Now coming back quickly. 3-point shot. Good! Jacob Brown from downtown. And Hapoel Jerusalem now up 21-19. Quickly the other way. And the reach, that'll be before the shot. Ariel in the game. That's some good minutes this season. So in the SD Laktashi right now, Hapoel Jerusalem, they might not be at home, but they're playing confident, as if they've got that home strut. Jacob Brown misses, offensive rebound and putback attempt by Ariel, and now Igokea for three. Are they going to count it? Nope, offensive foul. So with 2.7 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Good job drawing the charge. The charge from Adic. And oh boy, they gave away. Great execution right at the end of the quarter. The pass up ahead to Thompson, they get a layup. Their easiest basket of the entire game. Hapoel Jerusalem on top, 23-19 at the end of one. And as you can see, they've got 6 threes. Despite just being 2 of 6 inside the arc, and Igokea 7 of 10. Hapoel Jerusalem doing a great job tonight. Adic had a great start, and as you look at these first quarter highlights, he's leading the way with 8 points. Meanwhile, Tayshawn Thomas starting to show us the real Tayshawn Thomas. He's got 7 points. 5 points for Tamir Blatt. Chris Kramer hit that early three-pointer. Jacob Brown, Wilson, they've got threes. I'd say overall, excuse me, I think I said Tamir Blatt has got 6 points. Excuse me, Tayshawn Thomas has 7 points. And Adic, meanwhile, leads all scorers with 8 points. So playing here in the SD Laktashi Stadium, the arena here in Bosnia and Herzegovina. It is a home game for Hapoel Jerusalem. Excuse me, Hapoel Jerusalem against Igokea, a team that beat them by 2 points just a couple of days ago. This is a game that's being played here because of everything that's going on. It was easier for these two teams to do it because of all the coronavirus pandemic issues. So full marks to Hapoel Bank Jerusalem agreeing to do this. And it's great that we have the basketball. So the three-point shot, no good from Ariel. Another foul has been called. Called the foul. A little bit of contact, reach, whatever, on Stefan Pot. Adic comes out. And checking in for him is number 4, Milan Vulic. So Adic goes out with 8 points, 4 rebounds. Boy, wide open down low. They made a mistake. Hapoel Bank Jerusalem allowing Pot to get free. And quick response, though, by Tayshawn Thomas. Well, he's in the flow now, folks. He could be ready to put up a big number tonight. He's got 9 points. Wow, the turn and not quite able to do much with it, Fundic. And there he is again, this time, Idan Zalmanson, the Israel international. Thomas picks up his second foul. Blatt checking back into the game after a break, comes in for Jacoven Brown. Good minutes from Jacoven. You can see he's maybe not at 100%. Ariel also goes out. And Wilson comes back in as well. And now the reach. And the foul has been called on Pot. It was fun watching Blatt just kind of grow up before our own eyes. I mean, we have watched him kind of take his first steps, if you will, in professional basketball, and it's been exciting, but also playing with Israel. He had a tough final 8, but he's looking good right now. Now Zalmanson misses at the free throw line. Pot, nowhere to go. And good rebound by Fundic, who puts it up and in. Igokea right now showing that combativeness. Wilson from the left corner. Thomas, oh boy, nobody boxed out. Easy rebound for him. He takes it up to 29-23. And really, you have to, again, bear in mind the significance of this game, remembering Igokea won just 48 hours ago by 2 points. So Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem not only want to win, but they want to win by 3 points or more. Letter 26 from the floor, Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem. 10 of 18 for Igokea. And as much pressure as Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem are under tonight, you know, this is also the same pressure for Igokea, because they know, you know, they got to finish in the top 2. So with Turk Telecom also in the group and playing well, you know, you need to win. You need to solidify your place in the standings. And if you lose that head-to-head goal differential, then it, you know, even though you might have the same number of wins, you know, you're trailing. Well, folks, while we have the chance, make sure you load the Basketball Champions League app in your smartphone. Also, look at the Champions League.basketball website. All kinds of great stuff. Power rankings, analysis, whatever, it's there for you. Long jump shot. Thomas picks it up. Just his 3rd rebound. Does have 11 points. Wilson. Glad over to Kramer. Oh, nice handoff. Thomas, give him 13 points now. Nifty little pass by Zalmanson. Adic for 3, good! Wow, he's got 11 points. Don't mess with that guy. He is absolutely on fire right now. Here's Blatt. Zalmanson fakes the handoff, gets inside now, passes out to the perimeter. Kramer for 3. Off the iron, and it leads to a break. A little pass over to Fundic, who lays it up and in. Excellent little counterattack there by Igokea. Fast break. I mean, that was textbook. Outlet pass, bam! Diagonal over to Fundic, off the glass. We got a 1-point game. Katash calls timeout.
Isolation. They are not in a good spacing here. Send me them and Tay is next it right away. Send him to traffic. Nothing easy. So, Jamil, JB, Jason Tamir.
Hey, keep going, keep fighting, man. Keep playing through the rest, bro. It's only one ref calling, don't worry about it. Stay together. Stay positive.
Send him to traffic, guys.
Let's go.
Hey, keep your hands up on defense. Deflection.
Let's go.
We're not 30 to no.
We're all right, we're all right. We're all right.
That's on the special. On the special.
You want me here or you want me there?
No.
Yerusha. Hi. Special.
So back in live action here, and Hapoel will try to get the momentum back, and they do with the three-point shot from Jacoven Brown. Into the corner it goes, and the three-point shot this time long. And Jacoven Brown catches it, crosses midcourt, and a foul called. Kramer, who went down. They definitely were harassing him. Foul was called on Adic. So Jacoven Brown helped off the court. I don't know if that was the previous injury that contributed to him needing to be helped off, but he is clearly not in a good way right now. Hopefully he'll get some treatment and we'll be ready to go. Quickly to the other end, the turnover, and oh, what a block by Chris Kramer. That's the defense that shot him to fame back in Hoosierland, and driving down low. How did Igokea not come away with points there? Excellent point. Now another chance. Here comes Adic in the open floor, gets it over to Clemens. Three-point shot, good. They just don't give up, do they? Look at the emotion. Marko Talic, outstanding with the three-point shot. Platt tries to get it right back. Wilson can't rebound it, and again, Igokea come the other way. Bounce pass, Fundic runs it well, but misses the shot. Kramer back outside, the bump, and Bremo will get free throws. Boy, what an electric first half this has been. Bremo sat down for so long, almost forgot about him. Carmichael coming back in. Speaking of sitting down and forgetting about him, Carmichael and Waller. Great work by those two guys as they help Igokea stay within striking distance, trailing by just 1 point. And Bremo makes the first. It's interesting that if you look at the around, you know, you see the advertisements on the court and the LED, the LED boards. They're Israeli, so it does give it more of a home court feel. But then you see that huge Igokea banner along the sideline. I think they needed an Israeli flag there, but that's not going to happen in this arena, is it? Spinning, putting it up, missing. Carmichael behind the back pass, saves it in bounds, but to Bremo. Now Bremo gets it back, passes it back outside. Three-point shot is good. Another one from Wilson, boy. He is stroking it. What a weapon he's turned out to be tonight. Just not happy, voicing his frustration. Puck trying to post up Kramer. That's not going to happen. Kramer. And Igokea, now a charge has been called. Good work by Malcolm Hill. Getting into position. Well, I say good work getting into position. I mean, he was kind of running alongside Clemens. And Clemens just, I guess, must have used his left arm to kind of push off. Coming up on the 2.5-minute mark in the first half, Igokea, who won this matchup a couple of nights ago, trailing by 5 points right now against a more, I would suggest, more focused Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem. And forcing the turnover here. Wilson called for the foul. So they take Bremo back out of the game. He's got 2 fouls. I guess Katash doesn't want him to pick up a third here at the end of the first half. Tough shot. Battling Zalmanson, not able to rebound it. Waller for 3. Great rebound, and the tenacity pays off. Down low, Yoshilo. Not putting up the big numbers now, but he is scrapping away. Hill. Yoshilo with the rebound, and Igokea can tie it with a 3-pointer. We're pulled to within 1. They're just 3 of 10 from 3-point range. Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem 8 of 22 from 3-point range. Yoshilo a little long. Wilson with the rebound, hands it off to Blatt. Excuse me, Kramer. Blatt's on the other wing. Zalmanson back outside, and the 3-point shot, nope, it was long, and Blatt knew it from the time he released it. A minute remaining in the opening half. Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem up 3, but it could be tied if this goes, and it does. Clemens strikes from downtown, and that leads to a timeout from Katash. Wow, what a contest. What? These showdowns between these two teams have been fantastic.
Adam, you take the ball and no, please, you take the ball. To Tamir and you go middle. Right? Hill and Adam.
Both sides.
Okay.
Same side.
Not same side. 1-3-1. Right, Charlie here. With close the outcome, you play 4 open. With patience. If the ball goes corner, go back, Charlie. Hey, careful. That's a good cut. But you have 2 players on you. Go, let's go. Jerusalem. Hey, move the ball. We gotta find shots. Don't worry.
Okay, 38-38 with 50 seconds remaining in this all-important Group G battle in the Basketball Champions League. Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem are the home team, but in name only. This game being played in the SD Laktashi against Igokea. Obviously, that's season has been impacted by COVID, and it was deemed possible to have 2 games here this week. They played here a couple of days ago as well, and it was won by 2 points by Igokea. Malcolm Hill, tough drive, doesn't finish. Salmonson, though, gets the Ariel grabs the rebound. Black thought about the three, drives, maybe forced that one. And boy, psychologically, how big of a blow would it be for Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem to be trailing at halftime after leading for much of the first half, although they've never really opened up much of a lead. They've only led by 6 points. Well, maybe they'll get it back here, and they do. It's Malcolm Hill, pulls it up. Does he get it? Is he going to count? Doesn't matter. It doesn't go in. But the shot clock went off, and I think Katash So, folks, this is the first half action. Enjoy the highlights. As a reminder, Tayshawn Thomas leading the way for Hapoel Jerusalem with 13 points. And Aiden Adic, this man here with the ball, drills it. He's got 11 points, a team high for Igokea here in Bosnia and Herzegovina. This is supposed to be a home game for Hapoel Jerusalem, but it's being played here in Bosnia and Herzegovina just as Tuesday's game was, and obviously that's because of the complications that have arisen from a scheduling standpoint from the COVID-19, the coronavirus pandemic. So we're just glad to bring you the game, and it's lived up to expectations. It's 38-38 at halftime, and we'll be right back. So Tayshawn Thomas, the leading scorer for Hapoel Jerusalem. You can see 5 of 5 inside the arc. He's hit his only three-pointer. He's got 13 points.
Good job, and they get it down low to Brock Modem.
Anderson again breaks the defense down, drops it inside. Lake gets the and one. Signs of life for Sambate at the moment, creating a lot of advantage off the dribble.
Now the ball ends up with Pelchar and passes it up, and that's an easy one. That's the first easy basket that we've seen in maybe tonight. Finished by Jimba.
Stockton the other way. Oh, nice little crossover from Stockton into the lane. Scoops it up and gets the roll. Beautiful work from Stockton. The change of speed out of nothing. Created it on his own.
Fittipaldo spinning around midcourt. Now the alley-oop, and throwing it down this time was Guerra. He didn't miss, did he? And that was about as easy as it comes for Guerra, to be fair.
It's kicked. Gikas picks it up, throws it up, and it's good. Gikas makes it to give Ike the lead at the half. Incredible shot from Gikas.
Spencer Butterfield. Nice handoff. Oh, the swat. Boy, Williams has just been fantastic. Oh, no, that's a great swat by Williams. Oh, nice bump, and the foul. Laxa will go to the line for potential three-point plays. Mateus Jimba. Jimba acrobatically makes it.
And once again on the made free throw, they drop into what looks almost like a 1-2-1-1 zone press, but it's easily broken by Sassari. And the throwdown with the heavy hand.
Steps back, looks to go again. Looks it inside. Oh! Take that. Daquan Lake down the lane, just throws it down for his 7th point.
Well, folks, we've got a good one for you tonight. 38-38 right now. Hapoel Bank, Jerusalem and Igokea trading blows here in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. It's supposed to be a home game for Jerusalem, but because of, again, the coronavirus pandemic, just kind of creating a little bit of havoc, and it was arranged that they could play 2 games here this week. So, with fans not allowed in the arenas anyway, it made perfect sense. And Hapoel Bank Jerusalem doing a great job on the road. They suffered that narrow defeat a couple days ago, and I'm guessing that if they get out of here with at least a 3-point win or more, they would be happy with how things went. They would have liked to have had 2 wins, but this is a very good Igokea team, and a true demonstration of how strong this Basketball Champions League is. You saw Coach Bias crossing himself here before the start of the second half. So anyway, underway here in the 3rd quarter, and again, we're knotted at 38. Igokea drive down low. Thomas doesn't give away the layup, but he does put Clemens on the line. So Clemens gets set to take his free throws. He's got 7 points tonight. He hasn't taken a free throw. It's his first, and he makes it. Oh, Bramo's in there laughing about something. So Clemens makes both. Played at University of Iowa, played for the Hawkeyes back in the day, 26 years of age now. Now Kramer certainly hasn't been forcing the offense. He's only taken 3 shots. Here's Blatt, gives it back to Bramo. And Bramo sees his attempt rim out. Remember, this Hapoel Jerusalem team has 1 win and 2 defeats. They can ill afford to lose tonight. Carmichael misses, but the rebound keeps it down at this end. Now the bounce pass intended for Adic. It goes out of bounds. And Porzingis is going to be told that the ball deflected off of Jerusalem, so it's going to stay at this end. And when Katac takes off the jacket, you know the gloves have come off as well. He's ready to go. With 19 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the game. Clemens going to inbound the basketball to Carmichael. 4 on the shot clock, 3. Are they aware of it? Yes, they are. Carmichael puts it up. It was short. And Wilson, who I thought was pretty impressive in that first half, gets the rebound. Here he is. Well, he's open. That's a mistake. You can't let that happen. He hits another three-pointer. He's been good. Look at that. 3 3-pointers for Jamal Dashan Wilson. And Carmichael takes it down low, misses, and Thomas looks up the floor now. His team leading by 1. Blatt gets it to Bremo. And Bremo ends up going to the line for a couple of free throws himself. Here again is the pass down low. And I think Carmichael would like to see Bremo earn it at the charity stripe rather than getting a layup or a dunk. He has missed a couple of free throws tonight, but he makes both. The Israeli club now back up by 3 points. Clemens, nifty little pass over to Yoshilo. Gets it over to Waller. Kind of a crazy shot. Looked like he was trying to get a foul called. Blatt, oh. That was going to be an alley-oop pass. And there was a foul that, strange, Thomas kind of got tangled up. And they called a foul. So they called the foul on Yoshilo. And Fundic now comes back into the game. He had 6 points and 4 rebounds in the first half. And Thomas this time, well, threw it out of bounds. For Hapoel Jerusalem, it's been kind of a frustrating evening. You know, they had it seemed like a couple times they could have really gotten on top of this Igokea team, but Igokea does not quit. They don't go away. Here's Adic driving in over to Yoshilo for 3. Offensive rebound. Fundic passes it back outside. Now Waller for 3. Off the front of the iron, the long rebound to Blatt. Kramer down low to Bremo, and they'll take that. Suleiman Bremo puts it up to a 5-point lead, and Bajic has seen enough. He's going to call timeout. So let's go down to the huddle and listen. With Hapoel Jerusalem now up 45-40. I think this timeout was important more than anything, just to kind of stop the run by the other team, maybe disrupt them a little bit. Bremo catching it easily. Kramer getting the assist. So that was his third assist of the night. Kramer harassing the ball handler. Now Clemens bumped by Wilson. Now the handoff to Aiden Adic. Now putting on the deck and driving to the basket is good by Clemens. Drive. Oh, and the pass, and Thomas converts. Tough finish. Makes it look easy, though, to be honest. And completes the three-point play. Now 48-42. And Bremo, I told you about this earlier in the game. Both Bremo and Adic have now gotten technicals. There's absolutely no reason for Suleiman Bremo to get involved in that exchange. It serves his team no purpose. And I think Katash is thinking the same thing. Why? I mean, yes, Adic also was hit with a technical foul. But at the end of the day, Bremo now has a little bit of foul trouble. So he's got 3 fouls, and more importantly, you're in a good way. You know, there's just no need. So, I mean, I don't know what would have elicited that response. I mean, maybe it was justified, but in any event, seems like it perhaps wasn't a good situation to be involved in. Yoshilo on the baseline, and who knows, it could spark his team. Kramer. Oh, that's Kramer right there at his best. It doesn't finish. Fundic puts his head down, drives in, and the charge has been called on the Igokea center. Yeah, easy call. Tayshaun Thomas established position. And the 26-year-old Serbian guilty. Boy, Serbia's got a lot of players, don't they? I mean, you got a player like Stefan Fundic that, quite honestly, I don't think has gotten a whiff in the national team program, but he's a tough player. Oh, wonderful play by Zalmanson. And Hapoel Jerusalem now up by 8 points, their biggest lead of the game. Waller gets it back to Fundic, into the corner to Clemens. Now Stephen Pot. Stephen Pot shaking and baking and says, why not? And he is fouled by Wilson. Boy, that's a bad foul by Wilson. Horrendous. Why commit that foul? Just get the hands up. Yeah, he's just trying to get the hands up, and his momentum just carried him into Pot, who is looking for contact. Ariel checks into the game. I mean, on balance tonight, Wilson's been excellent. He has been really good tonight for the Israeli club. He's got 9 points, 4 rebounds, but now he's got 4 fouls. Pot, meanwhile, misses that one. So remember, Igokea will win the first game by 2 points. So Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem not only want to win, but they want to win it by 3 or more in case of a potential tiebreaker down the road. Kramer, long rebound. Kramer shaking and baking. Here he goes. Oh, beautiful bounce pass to Zalmanson. And they called the 3-second violation on Zalmanson. You almost hate to see that call made because they're doing a good job passing the ball around, but you got to remember where you are. How about this? Jacob Brown back in the game. He was in some serious pain when he left, but it's clearly a shoulder issue that's a real problem for him. Yoshilo hits a three-pointer. That is massive. Big-time shot by Yoshilo. And once again, Malcolm Hill struggling to find his range. I mean, he's a good shooter, but he's off target, and now he is 0 for 7. And really, it's one of those situations where it's in the flow of the offense. You're a shooter. You take the shot, you miss it. But should you take the shot when you're when you're really struggling, or maybe pass it? I don't know. Vulic comes back in for Clemens. So 2 free throws, and once again, it's a 2-point game. Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem simply cannot shake this Igokea team. Bremo sets the pick. Jacob and Brown, a little bit long. Zalmanson. Malcolm Hill scraps, but can't get the basketball. Now Igokea have it. They can tie it or take the lead. It's Stephen Pot. And he is, there's an offensive foul called, I think, on Fundic. No, it's not on Fundic. Oh, they called it on Pot. Stephen Pot, rather. Must have thrown an elbow. Or led with his forearm anyway. Tamir Black back in the game. You can look at Malcolm Hill. He's setting up to take another jumper. And Black's thinking he's going 0 for 7. Do I give it to him? Here it is, Bremo. Down low, they miss. And you can see Bremo going over and having words to the ref once again, looking for a foul. He doesn't get it. In fact, he wasn't looking for a foul, but now he's going to go and appeal for one. So now free throws, and Igokea can tie it up. 7 rebounds for Yoshilo. To go with his 8 points. Back-to-back double-doubles. I know he came close to double-double the other night. He makes both free throws. Bremo, oh boy, tough pass. Knocked away by Yoshilo. Yeah, he did have a double-double the other night. He had 17 points and 11 rebounds. Here he is, Yoshilo, and now Igokea turned the basketball over. Well, David Oded Katash is, you can see the wheels are turning inside his head. What can I do? Here we go. Hill again for 3. Just cannot knock it down. And Katash is clearly frustrated with Hill's form shooting the basketball. That's what Hill's got to do. That's what he does. He just can't make a shot tonight. And the reach and the foul called on Hill. So Hill and Zalmanson goes out. And really, Katash, I don't think has a choice right now. He's got to. I don't know if it's a confidence issue with Hill or if it's more of a just for whatever reason, just can't knock it down. But anyway, Igokea have taken the lead with the Vulic free throw. Tomer Black gets on the baseline. Over to Jacob and Brown, inside to Thomas. Much better. They tie it up. Less than 2 minutes to go. 18 for Tayshaun Thomas. And Stephen Pot looking over at the ref, trying to get a foul called on Kramer. There's Pot. One behind his back, step back, puts it up, misses everything. Not a good sequence from Stephen Pot. He looks over at the ref, tries to get a foul called on a guy playing defense, and then he puts up an air ball. And that is not typical of the Igokea game. They pass it around very well. You can see that. You can see those guys over there on the bench just itching to get back in, including Adic. Meanwhile, Black comes out and hits a 3. Boy, this is going to be an exciting finish, folks. If you're having a holiday dinner tonight, you might just want to keep it in the oven for another 20 minutes. Into the corner, three-point shot. Jacob and Brown. Kramer thought about it. Bremo spins, puts it up. It's good. Just run down the court, Suleiman. That's it. Hapoel Jerusalem now go up by 57-52 and forcing a timeout by Bajic. Let's go down to the huddle. Try to listen in. Okay, coming out of the timeout, let's see how Igokea respond. We've got Clemens back in. And Vulic, a beautiful bounce pass inside to Fundic. That's the Igokea that we're used to seeing. When they pass it around, they play it, they share it. It's a much different team. And that's why it was frustrating watching Puck, because he was holding on to the ball too long. And then he was trying to get a cheap foul called on the opponent. Igokea need to play the beautiful game, the passing game. Here's Jacob and Brown, a little bit of a step back, a little bit off back of the cup. Zalmanson, good hustle getting it back. Now Jacob and Brown again. Oh boy, lays it up with that left hand. It doesn't matter if he's got a nailing shoulder, he is gutting it out. And Hapoel Jerusalem, with 10 minutes remaining, lead it 59-54. Well, look at those numbers. Twice as many threes for Hapoel Jerusalem. Igokea, though, earning a living at the line tonight, 11 of 13. Here's some of the top plays from the third quarter. Wilson hitting that three-pointer. Remember, Wilson has been very important tonight. But the problem that Katash has is that Wilson has 4 fouls. So he has to figure out when he's going to put him back in. That was a good move by Zalmanson. Oh, don't you just love that man, Yoshilo? Just a hard worker. Jacob and Brown inside to Thomas. Got a nice mismatch down low. I tell you, every time though that Hapoel Jerusalem seem to get the bit between the teeth, Igokea come back. And you have to think that if the right players are on the court at the right time for Igokea, they're going to be tough to beat. They won the first meeting between these two teams by 2 points, so Hapoel Jerusalem need to come out and get a win by 3 or more. Anyway, fourth quarter action has started very quickly. Welcome back. Jacob and Brown. And I'll tell you what, Jacob and Brown got into an area where really he had no other option but to kind of fake a shot. And why did Clemens bite? Okay, well, he's not going to get free throws for that. I guess not. He is looking like he's at about 50%. He's at 150% heart, Jacob and Brown. But physically, he is hurting. He is doing this for the team. Now down low, Tayshaun Thomas doesn't go down. Both these teams going to let it all hang out here in this final quarter. Make no mistake about it. Clemens, the stakes are too high. Adic off the front of the iron. Now Blatt quickly up to Jacob and Brown. Oh, shifty move, takes the contact, puts it up and in. And it hurts him, look at him. It hurts him, but he's doing it. He's grinding it out. They're gonna love him in Jerusalem for this. He's playing with pain. Clemens. Fundic catches it down low. And 3-second violation called on Fundic. I mean, folks, right now, Jacob and Brown is absolutely in pain, and he is given everything. I mean, the injury that he's got, when he makes certain movements, you can see that it's just incredibly painful. So Pot comes back in, and this might not be a good development for Igokea. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. Kramer into Bramo. Oh, beautiful pass, and it's finished by Tayshaun Thomas. That's right. 20 points for Tayshaun Thomas, the tank engine, and forces another timeout by Igokea. Boy, that was one of the plays of the game right there. The passing, Bramo did not go for the basket. He saw his teammate open. Great passing by Bramo. When his mind is on the game, he is excellent. Carmichael. Adic for three. Well, I've been singing his praises. Maybe trying to do a little bit too much too early there in the shot clock. Hapoel Jerusalem, they've had a struggle tonight, but now they've got their, I believe it's their biggest lead of the game. Oh, beautiful dish by Coven Brown. And Jacob Brown playing like he's going to deserve the red badge of courage after this one. I mean, he has been toughing it out for his team. Yoshilo comes back into the game. Bramo bends the knees. Well, he has not been perfect at the line tonight, that's for sure. Suleiman Bramo just 4 of 8 now from the charity stripe. 5 of 9. And it's a 10-point lead. So that's the biggest lead of the game right now for Jerusalem, and now they forced the turnover. I think it was Kramer that knocked away, and he pulls it back now. He thought about it, and then he is bumped by Waller. I don't know why Waller commits that foul. Unless you think you're just not going to recover. Just move your feet. 7:35 remaining. And this could be a seminal moment in the history of Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem in the Basketball Champions League. They are the home team tonight, yet they're playing in Bosnia and Herzegovina after a tough loss the other night by 2 points. They're facing adversity, and if they can get a win tonight, you just don't know what it's going to do for the rest of their season. Adic. And excellent hustle by Kramer. Throws it off of Adic to get the ball back for Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem. Well, Kramer's really trimmed up, hasn't he? He looks fit. And we have not seen the best of Aiden Adic in this fourth quarter. I almost wonder if he sat down too long. He kind of lost his rhythm. Jacob Brown, that's a long two if it goes. You're looking at the hero of the game, folks. Unbelievable. It's like another Willis Reed moment. It's like he's not even 70% and he's gutting it out. Adic for three. That's much better for Aiden Adic. Wide open. Brown goes over to the left corner. Blatt. 6.5 minutes remaining. Still plenty of time for Igokea. They got a D and they got a rebound. Blatt over to Thomas. And they do not count it. Kramer, well, that's the way it's going for him. He finally gets one to go, and it was after the shot clock had expired. Maybe seeing the ball go in the basket will help him. Clemens into Yoshilo. Into the corners, Adic again. This time short, but he bats it over to Clemens, or to Waller, excuse me. Waller from the baseline, that's good. Here they come. Here comes Igokea, and Katash knows it, so he calls timeout. 66-59. This is a tough team to shake. Let's go down and listen to Coach Katash. Well, that was the last 2 points for Igokea. Waller. And really Blatt doing, playing good defense there. Staying tight, hands up. Control of his body, doesn't go into him to give him a three-point play opportunity. Waller makes the shot. I mean, this game is vital. I'm thinking that the team that wins this game is on the inside track, clearly. Well, clearly for Igokea, they'd be 3-1, but even if they lose by one, or it would in some sense be like a victory. Anyway, Kramer comes down. Yeah, he's got it all of a sudden. Chris Kramer. Three-point shot takes it back up to a 10-point lead. Boy, that is a huge momentum buster right there. Thomas goes for the steal, and Carmichael turns and throws it down with two hands. Off 1 foot, Jacob Brown. Goodness me, I'm running out of words. Terrific. Terrific by Jacob Brown. 14 points now and 7 assists. And Jacob Brown gets the rebound. It looks like it hurts him just to rebound it. He's just kind of limping up the floor. Wow. Wow. He has got the wow factor tonight, folks. Jacob Brown, I mean, we have seen some huge performances from him over the years in the Basketball Champions League, and this might just be the grittiest of them all. Certainly the ramifications are massive. And he is not going out of the game. He is sticking in there. His team up by 12 points now with 4:09 remaining. Jacob behind the back, over to Blatt, wide open. It's good. Unbelievable. Well, that last time out certainly did what it was intended to. It gave the momentum back to Hapoel Jerusalem. And for some reason, maybe Igokea had called a timeout and then waved it off. I don't know, that's weird. That's a weird situation. But anyway, it allows Talic to come back into the game. And Antavia Waller goes out. Talic, three-pointer shooter. Less than 4 minutes remaining, though. 15 points the lead. And you wonder if Igokea, who are playing here on their home court, have got it within themselves to come back and stun Hapoel Jerusalem. Yoshilo gets inside. Well, he's got to make that shot. Great move, but he's got to make the shot to get a potential three-point play. And Kramer's probably right. It's not a foul. But the mere fact that he's reaching gives the referee, you know, every chance to call it. Oh, wow. How did that go in? And they called a technical for Kramer, on Kramer for that. So, yeah, that's perhaps a bit tough unless he's been chirping away all night. But at the end of the day, I guess the lesson to be learned there is just let the refs call the game. I'm confused because he took the technical free throw and he made it the first time, but maybe they didn't actually count it. So now they have counted it. So he took it too early. And Yoshilo, boy, they're certainly getting the love of the rim down at this end. 13-point game. And Yoshilo makes another. So it's back to a 12-point game. They need stops and rebounds. And is it too early to be worrying about the clock if you're Hapoel Jerusalem? Jacob Brown says, no, I'm not going to worry about the clock. He's going to put it up early. Wilson, rebound. Now Blatt over to Bremo. 4 on the shot clock. Quickly to Wilson. Shaking and baking, puts it up, and he misses, but they did take some time off the clock. That's a 12-point game. Adic. And remember, it's if anything, this Igokea team right now is thinking about points differential. They don't want to lose by 3 points. Now from the baseline, and Hapoel Jerusalem with 2:45 remaining, up by 12 points in a very strong position. Massive performance tonight in the fourth quarter, especially, to put themselves into position to go ahead and win this game by a decent points margin. Three-point shot for Blatt. Well, that would have put a nail in it. But the problem for Igokea is they didn't get the rebound. Jacob and Brown. Kramer rattles out. Bramo goes up for the rebound. They pass it around quickly. And was that an alley-oop pass? Yes, it was. And it was finished by Tayshawn Thomas, who breaks out the gun show. And things are looking very good for the club from Israel. They have really had to stick to it tonight. This Igokea team has been tough, but in this fourth quarter, Hapoel Jerusalem has been better. I mean, they have definitely been better, outscoring them 19-10. And here's Tayshawn Thomas. And Carmichael called for a push on Bramo. Okay, what's going on, Suleiman? He goes up. Yeah, Carmichael just put in the biggest shove of the game on Bramo. That was... that's surely borderline unsportsmanlike if they go take a look at it. Looks like Wilson was also injured on that play. Look at Jacob and Brown, like a captain out there, making sure his coach knows his player, his teammate might need to come out. Wilson, yeah, they're going to review it. I think they're going to call this unsportsmanlike, but anyway, we'll see.
Stop. Again, sir. Again, when I say you stop. Again, normal speed. When I say you stop, go. Stop. Okay, thank you. This is not. We have great the call. One sportsmanlike foul. 32 is the foul, and 17 is the shooter. Upgrade the call.
Well, there you go. Unsportsmanlike. And look at Carmichael, number 32. He just shoves Bramo. I mean, there's one thing to box out. It's another thing to resort to, well, combat. Bramo misses the first. So they get two free throws, and possession. So he makes one of the two. I mean, it is a battle in there. I wouldn't say it's a dirty play, but it was certainly excessive. Good job by the refs over there calling that, taking their time looking at it. So 2 minutes remaining. Now Blatt sees an opening, back out to the corner, three-point shot. That was Ariel. Yeah, Blatt, that's a foul. Hands all over Adic. And honestly, at this stage, if I'm Katash, I'm wondering, why are you leaving Jacob and Brown out there? I mean, you're up 15 points with 1:45 remaining. He's definitely giving you everything he's got tonight. I think maybe now it's about time to get him out of there. So the foul has been called. Yeah, Brown's coming out. That's a good decision. It's uncomfortable watching him, to be honest, because he's clearly in pain. He might have moved into the legendary status, though, for Hapoel Jerusalem fans tonight for the performance that he's had. Jacob and Brown. Good turn in the lane. Yoshilo. So timeout has been called. Marco Yoshilo gets it back to a 13-point deficit, 79-66. And remember, folks, Igokea do not want to lose this game by 3 points. So if they can cut that deficit down to just 2 points, they'll be happy, in view of a potential tiebreaker down the road.
We 2 corners and 2:45. Right? And take. That's your area. In, on, risking, be patient. I'm not going to pass that. Be ready. Don't wait till the end of the end of shot. They're going to be aggressive. Yeah, they will drop like our men. They offer a pass, but we drop like our men. Guys, take the point. Come. Okay? You got to be Jerusalem.
Well, Katash trying to set the stage here at the end, make sure his team does not fritter away the lead, and that they get out of here with a win of several points. Kramer crosses midcourt, has it, taking time off the clock. Now he gets it to Wilson. Thomas. Oh wow, boy, that was well designed. Katash is going to be happy with himself after that. Yoshilo hands it off to Carmichael. Knocked out of his hands. Now Wilson. And Blatt brings it up. So Hapoel Jerusalem had plenty of adversity tonight. There's no other way to put it. It was a tough night tonight in their, quote, home game, close quote, at Igokea. And at the end of the day, they have played better when they needed to, and really the player that lifted them in those incredibly difficult moments was Jacob and Brown, who was not fully fit. Well, he's fit, but he's injured. And it's nothing against that man right there. He's a great coach. I mean, his team plays well. And it's nothing against Carmichael, although that was not a good unsportsmanlike foul that he committed a couple of possessions ago. Tayshaun Thomas makes it, but you look at the night of Jacob and Brown, 16 points, 9 assists. Tayshaun Thomas is plus 31 efficiency, 26 points, 8 rebounds, and he's been solid, as has Wilson, as has Blatt, as has Bramo. Chris Kramer has been solid. Zalmanson, everybody. But the person that stands out tonight is, without a doubt, Jacob Brown. Absolute hero. 16 points, 9 rebounds, and playing with pain. Unbelievable. So Hapoel Yahav Jerusalem closing in on their second win. They will improve to 2-2, and Igokea will drop to 2-2. They've split their 2 encounters, but as I've been harping on, you know, it was important not only for the win tonight for Hapoel Yahav Jerusalem, but to get the win by a good margin, and they're certainly doing that. So it will not make it quite as happy of a holiday as the Igokea players and the coach and the fans were hoping for. But Talic, his reaction has brought a technical foul, so he's replaced by Vulic. And this is good coaching right here. This is good coaching. He's like, listen, you got to keep control of your emotions. It doesn't matter what the deficit. It doesn't matter, you know, you're only hurting. You're hurting, not just hurting yourself, you're hurting the team. So don't give away a technical foul. It makes it worse. You got to love the way Yoshilo plays. He's tough. And Blatt misses both free throws. Adic tried to get it to Carmichael. Ball knocked out of bounds, so they'll have another look at it. I don't know who's saying if we rebound, we push. I think it's Tayshaun Thomas. So Jerusalem want to make the most of their opportunities, and almost forcing the turnover. What a great night for Hapoel Yahav Jerusalem. Disappointed to lose on Tuesday. They have struck back with a vengeance tonight in the fourth quarter. And now the foul has been called, so Ariel commits the foul, so free throw is coming. And Yoshilo makes the first. He only makes one of two. Kramer, last offense, decides to go all the way. And hopefully he hasn't gotten hurt on a meaningless play at the end. Katash and Bajic exchanged pleasantries. It's Hapoel Yahav Jerusalem win in a very important game, 84-68 over Igokea. Well, great backs to the wall performance tonight by Hapoel Yahav Jerusalem. Coming out tonight, things weren't going all their way, but they stuck to their guns. Look at Tayshaun Thomas. Slapping low fives with everybody. And I don't know where Brown is, but you would hope that he would sneak into the picture, but it could be he's lying down on a stretcher because he was terrific. He laid it on the line tonight for his team. And there he is. Yeah, he's out there now. So hopefully he gets back to his best. And the applause to say thank you to whoever was here. Remember the coronavirus pandemic not allowing fans into the arena, but 2 games and 3 nights here for Hapoel Yahav Jerusalem, and they win this one 84-68. And you digest the numbers. Probably need to improve a little bit on their free throw shooting, but it wasn't costly tonight. It could be down the road. 27 assists to 13 for Igokea. So Hapoel Yahav Jerusalem doing a much better job there. Thomas with 26, Brown with 16, Blatt with 13, leading the way. And while we're at it, why don't we look back at some of the highlights from the second half here in Bosnia and Herzegovina. And really, it was a tight game until we got to the fourth quarter. And that's when really this Hapoel Yahav Jerusalem team opened things up and really started to play inspired basketball. There's Brown with 2 of his 16 points. There he is again. Feeling the pain again. No pain, no gain. That's what they say. Well, the gain was the win. Tayshaun Thomas racking up 26. Adic finished with 14 points, 9 rebounds. Waller hitting that one. Kramer drilling that 3. Carmichael with the 2-handed jam. Kramer finished with 6 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. There's Brown again. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. And here he was with a little bit of a panache, a little bit behind the back action to his teammate, at which point Hapoel Yahav Jerusalem were clearly going to go ahead and win this game. Look at that. Brown getting the assist on the alley-oop pass. Tayshaun Thomas again earning a living down around the basket tonight. Well, there you have it, folks. The standings. Both Hapoel Yahav Jerusalem and Igokea now in second and third at 2-2. But Hapoel Yahav Jerusalem, it's almost as if they have an extra win now because of the points differential. Still a couple more games to play. Anything can happen in this incredible competition, the Basketball Champions League. Final score, once again, Hapoel Yahav Jerusalem win at 84-68 over Igokea. Thanks for watching, everybody.